Alright guys, welcome back here to Behind the Curtains, be episode number 9, part number 1 for your Friday. Very exciting day, I mean, about to go watch Star Wars at 11 o'clock. I didn't watch it last night due to the great game that the Rockets and Warriors had last night, which again, if you guys are not watching, what were you doing with yourself last night? Looks like the Warriors might be going home in 7 games, man. Might go home in 7 games. Again, before I like to start every episode on the Fridays part, we have to go back in the weekend review of what happened in wrestling. So, again, like I told you guys on Monday and Tuesday, I mean, again, the playoffs have been, well, besides the Western Conference side, have been pretty good. The East, I mean, my man LeBron might be losing tonight, might be going home. But, I mean, I did DVR Raw and Smackdown, so I went back and watched what happened again. Raw this past week, I mean, you guys know, for the lowest rating Raw of the year so far. It was the lowest rating Raw of this year so far. Completely terrible. There was like only 2 segments on Raw that I even thoroughly enjoyed, which was the main event and then Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler backstage promo. Fantastic. Drew McIntyre is a freaking beast right now. This dude should be your future WWE champion if it's not Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman. Drew McIntyre is your guy, Vince McMahon. Whatever Triple H did with this dude in NXT or whatever Drew McIntyre learned from TNA while he was away from WWE, dude's a beast now as a heel. This dude's amazing. We had the terrible segment with Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn and his sisters. Crap. Stephanie McMahon tried her best to get you to care about Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. But I did hear Ronda Rousey on somebody that was listening to Living the Gimmick, which is another great wrestling podcast. One of their friends said they saw Ronda Rousey. She had like the dark match on Raw this past week. And he said she looks really, really, really good. Which I don't disagree. Ronda Rousey, I mean, she's been training for a long time now. I mean, her first match with Stephanie and looked pretty good at WrestleMania. But I mean, again, it's been what, since April? She's almost had a whole another month to train. I mean, I think she probably will look good. But again, the problem is, can Ronda make Nia Jax look good, or can Nia Jax make Ronda look good? And can Nia Jax not injure Ronda Rousey? Because we know one thing: if Nia Jax does literally try to injure, like let's say Nia messes up and she didn't mean to do it, but would Ronda give one of those stiff shots? Like you guys remember when I think it was at SummerSlam? It was the Fatal 4-Way last year with Lesnar, Strowman, Roman, and Joe. And like Strowman, he didn't probably mean to hit Brock, but Brock legitimately stunned Braun's bell a bit. So would Ronda kind of stun Nia Jax if Nia Jax mistakenly tries to injure her? You know what I'm saying? But again, that segment was Stephanie tried her best to get you to care about it. I mean, again, people, we're looking for the finish of the match. You know what I'm saying? Will they take the belt off of Nia? Will they give it to Ronda? Because you know Ronda can't lose at this point. Again, like I told you guys, I'm thinking Natalya is going to interfere in the match and cost Ronda the match. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see what happens. But besides that, anything else on Raw? Bliss qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I mean, yeah, besides that, you had Rude and Elias. Again, for what reason? I don't know why. You had Rollins teaming with Roman Reigns. Vince, stop trying to get people to cheer for Roman. You're going to get people to boo Seth. Stop it. Stop it. We had Roman team with Seth Rollins take on Mahal and Kevin Owens. And I think Mahal and Owens won. I think they did. I get this guy. Roman Reigns was on the screen for a full hour. I don't remember if they won or not. I think they won. Okay, I'm going to go with, I think Roman and Rollins won. And I know Mahal attacked Roman Reigns after the match. I know that. And then next is going to be Mahal versus Seth Rollins for the IC title on Raw. Far as SmackDown. Now, we all knew, we could picture this. Vince was going to go with the last man standing match for Nakamura and AJ. That's what it's going to be. Now, the fear of this, people, is that will they be a double countout? Because they both can't get to their feet. Again, I mean, if this is going to lead towards Vince McMahon making it an Iron Man match at Extreme Rules, okay, Vince. Extreme Rules, Iron Man match. Okay with it. Well, I'll tell you guys in the video for Behind the Curtain about all pay-per-views going forward now going to be 4 hours long. Woohoo. I mean, you know what? Might as well be again, I think they're going to do Joe versus AJ at SummerSlam. So, they got to stretch out for one more match. So, probably double count out will get. Naomi qualifies for Money in the Bank ladder match. Lana Day qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match. I know there's some people who said they're not happy that Lana qualified. Yeah, Lana's not a great wrestler, but I mean, Billie Kay or Lana, does it really, it's like you're picking straws. I mean, they're both not great wrestlers. Now, if it was Peyton Royce versus Lana, then I'll be in the outrage because Peyton Royce is better than both of them combined. So, I mean, Billie Kay, she's eyeing it, or whatever, man. Yeah, if it was Peyton Royce versus Lana, then I'd be an outrage that Lana beat Peyton Royce, because Peyton Royce is really good at wrestling. Okay? Lana qualified, Naomi qualified. Daniel Bryan beats Jeff Hardy in a qualifying match to get to Samoa Joe, because Big Cass, which we'll touch on Big Cass. Is he officially injured or just a storyline? We'll touch on the video, but Daniel Bryan did beat Jeff Hardy to go now face Samoa Joe next week. Winner qualifies for Money in the Bank Line match, which Joe's going to win it, because again, Daniel Bryan's not going to be in the Money in the Bank Line match because Vince does not want him to take shots to the head or anything doing ladders whatsoever to protect him. So expect Joe to win next week, and I expect Samoa Joe will probably make Daniel Bryan pass out. He will not make Daniel Bryan tap out. I think Joe will make him pass out with the coquina clutch. So Anderson and Gallows beat the Usos to earn the shot to face the Bludgeon Brothers at Money in the Bank. Throw them a bone, I guess. They've done that since they've been on SmackDown. Throw them a bone. The Miz and the New Day have a good segment to open the show. Again, the Miz is doing great work right now, man. Oh, and also the Miz will have his own TV show, which I can believe the Miz is a great actor than John Cena. Yeah, we all know Cena and Nikki Bella are back together. Woohoo, we knew it was for the freaking ratings anyways. But I think the Miz can do a really good job with the TV show with him and Maurice. He's a good actor. I like the Miz. I think that was it that happened on SmackDown. Anything else important happen? Cialis looked good again, but can he face a real talent next week? Would be nice. Okay, for Cialis. I think that's it. Now, as far as NXT, listen here. This junk was, Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano, even though I'll give Gargano a shot to his wife, Candice, great work. Great work. This is why we cannot wait for Choice to take over this company. If you guys do not watch NXT, if you haven't been following the Gargano versus Ciampa feud, what are you doing with your life? Okay, what are you doing with your life? Choice is doing the best work. I think this might be the best feud that he's done in NXT. He's done a whole lot of great feuds in NXT. From Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, from Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, from Samoa Joe and Nakamura. You can name the countless feuds the Choice has had in NXT. This may be his best feud yet. This is almost going to be a full year when it comes to Chicago this year. This will be a full year feud. A full year. Name the last time WWE did a full year feud besides Rock and John Cena. Can you name another full year feud? If you want to say The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 26, but I'm talking about the last time. This is the last time they've done a full year feud. You probably would say Cena and The Rock. Can you even think the last time WWE's done a full year feud? I'm trying to recollect right now in my mind. Roman Reigns does not count, people. This dude does not count because nobody cared about any of his feuds. Okay, so it doesn't count as a full year feud. But yeah, I think The Rock and John Cena's like the last they've done a full year feud. But anyways, Choice done. This is great work, people. If you guys do not see what happened, it's recollect right now. You should go watch it though. But Gargano comes out. We all know he got injured a couple weeks ago by Ciampa. So Gargano comes out, and he does a little fake retirement thing, which the crowd, he's like, Candice wants me to. I didn't see anything to say Candice wants me to retire, but he's thinking about retiring, hanging it up, starting his family life with Candice. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Gargano's like, nope, I want you out right now, Tommaso Ciampa. Right now, Tommaso Ciampa. So yeah, Ciampa come out. He's like, Gargano, if I come to that ring and you're still standing there, I will finish you. And you're like, oh shit. But again, man, this is a great feud. Choice is doing great work. And we'll touch on it on the podcast about the little trouble with their ticket sales. But again, we'll touch on it, and I'll tell you probably why they're having some struggle with the ticket sales. But we'll touch on it. But it's doing great work, man. Just go watch it, man. If you haven't been following the feud, go watch it. Velveteen Dream and Ricochet versus Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan looks impressive. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but you can see probably where Lars Sullivan's going to go and who he's going to face, okay? You can see who's going to go face. But expect Ricochet and Velveteen Dream to have a match in Chicago. Expect to have a match. That's the week, man. Well, we're going to touch on WWE Smackdown moving to Fox. We'll get into that on the podcast. So we'll get into that on the podcast. Also, we'll get on news about Chicago TakeOver struggling with ticket sales. We'll touch on it. I'll tell you why. WWE, all pay-per-views are moving towards 4 hours. We'll get into that. And we also get into the big cast, injury angle. Again, there's not really that much more news because the whole news week is jumbled up with SmackDown moving to Fox. That's like really the big enchilada news. There's really nothing else out there. But we'll get into it right after the break, people. Be back.
Yeah. DJ Darrell. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean? Huncho and Darrell make the beat, you know what I mean? I got this man on the saxophone.
We're dying. I mean, if you guys didn't watch the Rockets Warriors game last night, if you guys didn't see Chris Paul do the shimmy on Steph Curry, I'm watching First Things First, which comes on before freaking Undisputed, and they're talking about the Chris Paul shimmy. That joke was hilarious, man. That joke was hilarious. Let's just get into the big news, which you all know the big news is freaking SmackDown moving to Fox, which I'm happy. At least they're getting on primetime TV. Now, we'll get into the positives, and we're going to get into the negatives. Let's just get into the negative first, because people are already talking about this. Okay. With SmackDown moving to Fox, they're talking about... There's people have brought it up and said, will SmackDown go back to being taped shows? Which, I'm telling you right now, it will not be going back to tape shows. Because let me tell you something here, people. And I read it great. I listened to, if you guys haven't listened to it, Living the Gimmick podcast, they had the guy on there who broke the story about Fox about WWE SmackDown going to Fox, which he made great points. If you guys go look on cable TV, if you have cable, there really are no primetime shows that come on Friday on cable TV, like your CBS, your Fox, your ABC. There really are no primetime TV shows on a Friday, which you can look it up. There are no primetime shows on a Friday. So, with Fox getting the rights for SmackDown, the guy brought up good points. He's saying, there are no primetime shows on Friday. Why would Fox want to make SmackDown? SmackDown, one of the, besides UFC, SmackDown, and you have your baseball, all this stuff, but he said, why would you make SmackDown a taped show on Friday, which the era you live in now, which is all spoiler feud. I mean, if you go back the past 4 or 5 years, I used to do the same thing. I'd read what happened on SmackDown on Tuesday taped. If anything I cared about on Thursday or Friday, whenever they had SmackDown, I was like, I just checked out just that segment, and that's it. So he brought up great points about SmackDown would not probably be taped, okay? Because the era you live in with social media, and Fox is like, okay, why would we want to kill SmackDown before it even started? You know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, we're going to move SmackDown into Fox Sports 1 because nobody's watching. No. This is a 5-year deal worth $1 billion, people, okay? WWE's going to make $200 million a year off this deal starting next year. So I think Fox will make it live. Okay. Now, the negative again, people are saying, well, that means you're going to have to mess up the traveling schedule of the superstars. Listen here, people. I think anybody, if you ask, let's say, who's a full-time wrestler right now on SmackDown? Okay, let's ask AJ Styles. If you asked AJ Styles and you sat him down and told him, AJ, okay, Fox is going to be having SmackDown live on Fridays. If AJ's still on SmackDown next year, which I assume he probably will be, but you had to ask him, hey, AJ, we'll give you off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You just have to come in Friday. But then people are like, oh, well, that means there'll be no more house shows. So we have to limit down the house shows. Honestly, I don't even think, if you ask this man right now, do you even care about house shows? The only reason why they have house shows are because the superstars get paid for the house shows, plus they get paid for the merchandise. It's like extra kickback, you know what I'm saying, for the superstars. But, I mean, the company's about to make, literally, you're getting $1 billion from Fox. You're going to get 3 times the pay from USA Network to keep Raw. I think the superstars going to get a nice, hefty raise. Okay? I think they'll probably get a nice, hefty raise with their new contracts they're probably going to get re-signed. I know Kevin Owens re-signed a new contract just recently last month. So, they're going to get back some extra money. I mean, if you're asking anybody, would you rather take off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work Friday, maybe work a house show on Saturday, then you're off Sunday, and you do it all again next week? That sounds a little bit better to me. At least you're getting off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, wrestle on Friday, wrestle on Saturday, maybe wrestle on Sunday, if you have a pay-per-view, and then you're off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I mean, it sounds better to me. Or would you rather wrestle Tuesday, you're off Wednesday, Thursday, wrestle on Friday and Saturday, and then possibly on Sunday? It works better for me, man. Okay, I think SmackDown will probably be live. Again, I think if Fox sees any issues with the ratings, if it's live, then they'll probably make it tape delay. But I think beginning they'll probably make it live to see how the ratings are going to go with it. Because again, Friday, there are not many networks that have big shows on Fridays anyways. Okay, another negative people are saying. It's Friday. People go out. People go out. People go out. Listen, even if you DVR SmackDown, you don't watch it, you're still giving them you're still giving them like a natural, how do you say it? You're still giving them a natural viewer. Like, okay, you're physically watching it, but you're not there. But they still get the rating. So, I mean, even if you DVR it, you're still going to give them that, like you're actually watching it view, but you're not. But you know what I'm saying, people. So I think it'll work. I mean, as long as there's no sports on TV that I have to watch, it's cool with me. Okay? And then another positive. You're on the same network that hosts the World Series. You're on the same network now that it's got Thursday Night Football. Okay? There's another positive. You're going to get the football viewers. You're going to get the baseball viewers. Advertisement. Don't forget to watch WWE Smackdown live Fridays. You know how many viewers now Vince McMahon's going to reach now? Reaching the NFL fans. You're going to be reaching the baseball fans. And then reaching a whole lot more casual viewers that you're like, oh, I didn't know SmackDown. Oh, I forgot wrestling even existed. They're not going to be on Fridays? Oh, let me check them out. It's going to be a whole lot of positives for people. First, you're giving the positives for wrestlers. Now they can probably get new deals. I mean, listen here. Hey, you might get back Pyro now. You might get back better sets now for pay-per-views now. With all the money Vince McMahon's getting. There's a whole lot of positives with this freaking deal, people. Now, let's just get into the deal so you guys do not know what happened. Okay, so it broke on Tuesday, which I literally was... If you guys do not know, I'm into stock with WWE also, too. I do other stock companies that I bought product with. So, the past 2 weeks, I've been looking. WWE stock went from $42. Yesterday was at $57. So, I've been looking and watching, heard about the new deal. First of all, when I told you guys last week on Beyond the Curtain episode 8, listen, I knew WWE was not going to go to Amazon. They're not going to no damn Facebook. They're not going to go to no CW network, okay? Fox was the only option for Vince McMahon, in my opinion, that he probably was going to go to. I mean, literally, if ESPN probably did not get UFC, I think Vince probably would love to go to ESPN because, I mean, every month when they have a pay-per-view, literally, or if it's a big event, you see Triple H, you see Stephanie, you've seen Ronda on ESPN the past couple months, whatever, last year. So I think Vince would love to go to ESPN, but, I mean, ESPN got the UFC, so it is what it is. But the deal again is for $1 billion for 5 years. So that means they're going to get $200 million each year of that contract from Fox, which is, again, it's going to be a lot of benefits for the superstars and the wrestlers to get better contracts now. So there's no excuse now. People like AJ or Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens just resigned, or Seth Rollins or Nakamura or whoever your top guys are should be paid like top guys. Like Brock Lesnar's getting freaking paid, in my opinion. Listen, those guys should be getting paid what Brock Lesnar's getting paid. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, they're not Brock Lesnar. Hold up. I gotta hear it. It's already in the damn thing. Just gonna keep that burn it down in there. I had to keep it in there. People are calling me. Again, but they should get paid like Brock Lesnar's getting paid. I don't care. They got the new deal now. They should get paid like Brock Lesnar, in my opinion. So, to continue on in this podcast, let's see what we got here. Okay, now let's get into the news I found about from Dave Meltzer about what Monday Night Raw was offered from Fox and why they obviously declined it, Monday Night Raw, because USA obviously matched the deal, because again, they're staying on the USA Network. The Wrestling Observer newsletter says that the deal that Fox offered to get Monday Night Raw was in the range of $240 million and $270 million. But USA, of course, they matched the deal. So it's 3 times whatever they got originally. So, in my opinion, I think USA probably offered them $300 million. Since everybody says in their reports is that it's 3 times what they got originally. So, let's just calculate that. If it's $300 million, again, for 5 years, I mean, Jesus, Vince. You literally got $1 billion from USA and Fox. So you got $2 billion you're getting for your full wrestling contract, TV shows. Plus you're getting the $200 million from Saudi Arabia, which is ridiculous. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, again, if Vince McMahon does not bring back Pyro, pay your wrestlers like they should get paid like Brock Lesnar. Plus, they extend their contracts again. So Vince is buying up everybody to keep them from that all-in TV show now. But I just hopefully it benefits the wrestlers, in my opinion, man. I mean, they travel literally, maybe now, because, you know, guys do not know, if you guys know, NXT, Triple H pays for their flights. It pays for their rental cars. opposite way around WWE. Vince makes you pay for your hotel and for your rental cars and for your tickets. So maybe now Vince might switch it around. I mean, again, man, these guys, I mean, they shouldn't have to pay out of pocket for all this stuff. Let's be real. Vince man should take care of this. But now the new money that he's probably getting, hopefully get back to sets and benefits the wrestlers' contracts. I mean, that's all I hope for, man, going forward. Okay, let's see what we got down here. Any more? Okay, any more? Okay, let's get into this here. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, why Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano's match at TakeOver Chicago was made a street fight. Let's see this. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano at NXT TakeOver Chicago. Okay, if you guys did not know that, I'm spoiling it. The match stipulation for you guys, okay? It was made a street fight, which I looked at it and I was like, damn it, man, I want to do it first time ever Hell in a Cell. Which, maybe down the line when Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano, whoever wins the belt and they end the feud, maybe next year NXT New York. Let's say Tommaso Ciampa's the WWE, not WWE champion. Tommaso Ciampa next year's TakeOver in New York. Maybe he's the NXT champion. And Gargano gets the number one contendership. Maybe next year in New York you make it to Hell in a Cell, the end of feud. Just saying, I think Triple H would probably do that. He probably knows that we want to see Hell in a Cell, and he's just gonna prolong it for now because again, the guys, Triple H is a brilliant mind, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. The reason why it was made a street fight because AJ vs Nakamura and Money in the Bank is a last man standing match. I mean, they're probably gonna have the best match of the whole show, regardless. Ciampa and Gargano. So it doesn't matter what kind of match it is. Okay, I'll get into this next one here, okay? Oh my God. Vince McMahon. Did you not watch Backlash? Okay. 4 hours. At least Money in the Bank is going to be a good pay-per-view because it's a ladder match show. That's only good. That's the only blessing about it. Okay. While WWE starting pay-per-view shows an hour earlier, if you guys do not know, this past week it was made official. Nobody watches the pre-show anyways. Usually, again, I don't watch the pre-show until the 6:30 or usually 7:30 mark, which you guys not go live because I'm not about to sit there and watch an hour of freaking video package and meaningless matches. So 30 minutes of this, 30 minutes of this. Okay, so going forward, all the B-level pay-per-views, which means everything else that's not Survivor Series, your Rumble, your Mania, your SummerSlam, it's not going to be 4 hours long, people. It's going to be starting from 7 o'clock, going to 11 o'clock, which just is torture. Okay, let's just hear. Let's go to the article and see what they're saying. Okay. While WWE is starting pay-per-view shows an hour earlier, they aren't expected to go a full 4 hours. What? Okay, for each B-level pay-per-view, they're just saying most likely it will end at 10:30. Okay, listen here. I mean, that would be I could live with that. If you're starting this show at 7 and ending at 10:30, you know what? I can live with that. I can live with that, Vince. I can live with that. Honestly, I can live with that. 7 to 10:30. An hour earlier, not a full... Okay, don't lie to me and go a full 4 hours, okay? Backlash was freaking terrible. What time did that show end? Like at 11:30? It went from 8 to 11:30, and we just watched that boring Joe versus Roman match. Don't lie to me, Vince. 10:30 is 10:30 is. Okay, Vince? I can live with that. All right, let's get into the NXT report, okay? This is according to Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer is reporting this, addition to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, that NXT Chicago's show has only sold around 7,000 tickets and is struggling to sell tickets. There are very few secondary markets tickets sold for the event as well. Money in the Bank, which takes place this week. Money in the Bank takes place during that weekend next month. Is selling just fine. NXT Chicago event tickets placed on Saturday, June 16. Oh, it takes place June 16th in Chicago. Yada, yada, yada. It takes place. Jeez, see, people just love to interrupt. Okay, it takes place June 16th. So, now, okay, I was telling you guys. Okay, listen here. Tickets just went on sale. again, that's the problem. The way NXT is structured, let's just say the people are waiting to see, okay, what's the main event? What's the match type for Gargano versus Ciampa? Okay, who is Shayna Baszler? Who is she facing? Who is Ricochet facing? Who's Velveteen Dream facing? I mean, who's the tag team champion facing? Again, we still have literally a month for the event takes place. Well, let's say now it's 4 weeks. They probably have like about to say another 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, so again, people are probably just waiting to see what's Gargano and Ciampa's match. What's it gonna be? Who's Aleister Black facing? Now, what I know, guys, which if you guys want me to just tell you, I'll tell you. Aleister Black is gonna face Lars Sullivan, which to me, in my opinion, I mean, both of the guys have not lost single matches in the company. If you guys did not know that, they're both undefeated in single matches. So, I mean, they should have a good hard-hitting match, which I can think they should have a hard-hitting match. Okay, Nikki Cross is going to face Shayna Baszler, which I think they could probably have a good hard-hitting match. Ricochet is going to face Velveteen Dream, which would probably be one of the best matches of the year. Then you have Gargano versus Ciampa in a street fight. People are probably just waiting to see what's the match card going to be before I spend my money on Chicago and Money in the Bank ladder match. Which, in my opinion, has Triple H ever had a bad NXT takeover? So, I mean, if you're telling me right now I had to pick between Money in the Bank ladder match, pay-per-view, and NXT Chicago, I mean, I'm going with the guy who's not let me down ever, which will be Triple H. So, I had to go watch NXT Chicago before I go watch Money in the Bank. Because literally, if you guys know Money in the Bank, you're going literally just for the 2 ladder matches. That's it. You're not going for anything else. You're going for just the ladder match of the event. So, I'll go with the guy who's not let me down, which is Triple H NXT. If you're asking me, what would I go watch? I'll go watch NXT. Shit. Sorry, Vince. I watch Money in the Bank from my house. I mean, besides now the big Cass injury report I was going to tell you guys, I mean, this week, again, it's all taken up by the Fox deal. I mean, there's like really nothing else news-wise that we go on. Let's just end this video with the big Cass update injury angle. Yeah, tomorrow we'll touch on Jason Jordan, which I'll save that for tomorrow. And the whole Nikki Bella and John Cena situation, we'll touch on that crap tomorrow. Let's just hit on this big Cass, if I can remember. Where I had the big Cass injury angle. Major, hush up. Your mom is going outside to work out in the pool, so hush up. Stop it. Let me finish this last topic, Major, then you can cry all you want to cry. Where did the big Cass story go? I had the big Cass story here. Where did it go? These guys, what happened to the big Cass injury angle? Come on, bros. Okay. Yeah, we'll touch on Sasha Banks signs a new contract tomorrow. So we'll touch on like, I'm looking for the big Cass injury. I'm like, I can't find the big Cass injury. Now I'm seeing all these other new stories. Oh my goodness. You know what? How about this, guys? We'll end the podcast with Sasha Banks' new contract. We'll touch on big Cass tomorrow. We'll touch on big Cass tomorrow. Let's get into Sasha Banks' new contract. Okay, let's get into Sasha Banks' new contract. Okay. Now, before we get into Sasha Banks' new contract, a lot of people are saying that Sasha probably would not resign. But, I mean, again, if she loves to do wrestling, this is the biggest wrestling company, okay? Again, like I just touched on, SmackDown is getting a new TV deal. Raw's getting a new TV deal. So they got more money to throw around here. Let's just see if they're going to tell you what Sasha Banks' new contract is. Wrestler Votes is reporting that Sasha Banks has resigned with the WWE a couple weeks ago. It was noted in a tweet that there are plans in place by a sports entertainment company to make her a key part of the women's divisions from years to come. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, we all knew that. Okay, let's hear. Contract news. Hearing that Sasha Banks has resigned to remain with WWE within the last week or so. She will continue to be a key part of the women's division for years to come. Sasha currently earned her new deal. She moves lots of merchandise, of course she does, and the young fans love her. Okay. Listen, the last time I took reports from people that saying, oh, Dolph Ziggler signed a new contract. And then they're like, oh, he didn't sign that for that much? He didn't sign for that much. Okay, listen here. If Sasha has re-signed the company again, like I said, people, listen here. She's stuck on Monday Night Raw. She's stuck on the Ronda Rousey show. She's stuck on the Nia Jax show, which I don't know why they're pushing Nia Jax. I really don't know why. They're pushing Ruby Riott. they have dropped the Bayley and Sasha feud, it looks like, for now. But listen here, like I told you guys. Bayley and Sasha are in this last chance qualifier on Raw. Okay, listen. Again, like I told you guys in the past. Bayley needs to win this match. I told you Bayley should have been the Money in the Bank ladder match, but okay, she's going to be in the last qualifier this week. Bayley must win this match. I don't care what anybody says. Bayley must win this match. Like I told you guys. Bayley's climbing the ladder. Out of nowhere comes Sasha. She pushes her off the ladder. Please, Vince, I beg of you. Sasha vs. Bayley must take place at SummerSlam. You screwed them at WrestleMania because you're going to give them 4 to 5 minutes, and the women said, freak that. We're not going to wrestle no 4 to 5 minute match at WrestleMania. Freak that. Bayley and Sasha needs to take place at SummerSlam. Then you push heel Sasha. Okay? Sasha can beat Nia Jax for the belt. I don't care. She should do that. The person to take the belt off of Sasha Banks should be Ronda Rousey. That's what I would do going forward. Listen, a heel bad bitch Sasha Banks versus a bad bitch Ronda Rousey. Take my money. Vince, I just booked for you another feud. Sasha Banks heel versus Ronda Rousey babyface. Listen, as much shit talk Sasha can do as a heel, you cannot tell me that you would not be invested to see Ronda Rousey on the mic with Sasha Banks. Ooh. Take my money, Vince. I'm just making everything happen for you, Vince. Just take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Alright, guys. So, that'll be it for Behind the Curtain Part 1. I'll be back to you guys tomorrow because I have to go watch Star Wars. I did not watch it last night because of the Warriors Rockets game, which was freaking phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So, we'll go ahead and edit this video so I can get it up there for you guys before I go watch Star Wars at 11 o'clock. Then I have to go to work after that. So, after work, if it's LeBron's last game tonight in Cleveland, we'll probably do one of those videos too. And then I'll find some more videos later in the night. And I'll probably upload them later tonight too, okay? So catch you guys. After I get done watching Han Solo, I probably might do a live recap with you guys on the way to work. See how I feel about the movie. So catch you guys maybe back in a couple hours. I do a live reaction to Han Solo. So catch you guys back here.
Yeah. DJ the real. Yeah. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean?